All right, so here he is, UFC light heavyweight champion ×2, future Hall of Famer, a man you know as well as anyone, DC, Johnny Bones Jones.
John Jones is one of those talents that when you see him for the first time, you understand that he is something special. He has a very strong mind, unbelievable skill set, and an ability to rise to the occasion. He did it from the moment he first stepped foot in the octagon as a very young fighter to his long championship reign. Some of the victims on John Jones's resume is unbelievable to have beaten that many UFC champions over the course of his career. John Jones truly is one of the greatest martial artists of all time. Skill for skill, one of the best fighters you will ever see, and very loyal when it comes to his team. He has been with Mike Winkeljohn and Greg Jackson since day one. John Jones trying to add to arguably the greatest mixed martial arts legacy the sport has ever seen here now tonight. All right, here he is, the decorated kickboxer, back for more here tonight, and he's so comfortable in the striking realm. It's almost like he started kickboxing before he ever was reading or writing. Oh, it's unbelievable to see someone that's so comfortable under so much duress. I know. When you're in kickboxing range, you are in the fire. There is no safety. You're right in range to be getting knocked out, but he does not fear that. He loves it. He loves the combat. He loves the engagements. But what you have to understand is he's not engaging his opponents on their terms. He's doing it on his terms. Whether or not he wants to be in close with the big punches or he wants to be at range landing kicks, he's just constantly putting damage on you. Top, bottom, up, low, it does not matter. This guy is a dominant striker, one of the best kickboxers the UFC has ever seen. And in terms of the punching technique and the jab, as good as anyone in this division. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Jones is 3 years his senior. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. We set it inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
This is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a look-see-do fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 225 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, John Bones Jones! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 10 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 247 pounds. Fighting out of Paris, France, Cyril Ghan.
You can give me your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand early. It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place? Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Straight right is there. Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Oh, nicely done defensively to avoid the double leg takedown there. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there. Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Oh, he got everything behind that kick. Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great timing to land that punch.
2 minutes have gone by here, round one. Oh, body kick attempt here, it's no good.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Watch single collar tie now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, brutal knee to the body. Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Oh! That was a jab. Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body.
Real quick leg kick. Ooh, what a punch.
Nice job by Johnny Bones there on the feet. I'm not in the prediction business, but if the opponent doesn't adjust here, this could be the beginning of the end.
He's got to do something different. Because for Jones, he's not only a diverse striker, but he's a fantastic finisher. He's a guy that when he gets his opponents hurt, he knows where to find the spots to end their night. Powerful leg kick lands.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for John Jones. Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good tonight.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed. Oh, nice jab. Oh!
What a round. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round two is underway.
Big kick. There's no tell on that leg kick.
Oh, nice connection there by John Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight, DC.
And you have to have it because the target's always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems destined to keep that title wrapped around his waist.
Big power shot there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh, there he goes, attacking that lead leg to the outside. Nasty kick there.
Nasty leg kick. You gotta slow down your opponent. He knew his opponent wanted to move a lot tonight. This is the first step. It's getting him to slow down and fight at your pace.
And they separate.
It's okay. Keep going. Keep going.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. So 31 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones Jones. Connection rate starting to dip a little bit here, DC, landing with 32% accuracy now against John Jones. Oh, single collar tie here.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Nice double.
Oh, there we go.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, Nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Let's go. 1 minute left in the round.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, close guard now.
Watch the legs going up around his neck. His opponent better react right now before he starts to get the angle on this triangle choke. Oh! Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Somehow stays in the fight. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in the fight, what are you looking for?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Takedown defense holds up. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. And both guys really throwing with authority. Jones's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit.
Kick.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here.
Great punch.
Oh, collar tie. So he lands a combination of knees here in the clinch, all of those going right to the body. Gotta do something defensively here. This could be the beginning of the end.
You gotta protect the midsection. You gotta get the hand down across the body so that that knee is not landing clean. You better be aware.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, big left hand there.
He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent. Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's gonna break him?
He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
All right, side control now.
Or now he's looking for a Kimura attack. He's gonna try to use that to sweep.
So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
All right, next round is now underway. Previous round, not necessarily a tough act to follow. Pretty good, not good.
pretty good round, but not the best round. Sometimes that's what you get when you have fighters that are so evenly matched. Good stick.
Jones's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now.
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. Look at how he turned his hip into that leg kick.
Oh!
Yeah, he's mixed it all up.
Nice punch there by Jones.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Nice leg kick land. Leg kick.
Under 3 minutes remain in round 4. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
Good punch.
Wow!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt there, man.
What a fight!
He's got him hurt here. How about that shin? Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand. 4th round here, less than a minute to go. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Let's go. Keep that footwork going. Let's go.
30 seconds now to go in the round. That kick blocked by Jones.
He can barely stand.
10 seconds to go. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Calm down, relax for a minute, would you? That was a great round. You won the round. Okay? It's your turn. You ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round, forthcoming.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet. Oh, he got a real heel too.
Well, he's up, but oh, is he hurt. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
He's limping now.
And just misses with that big right hand.
Another clinch position.
All right, getting late in the fight. It has been all action to this point as we go down the wire. Could be anybody's fight.
Anybody's fight. Both of these guys prepared very well for this competition, and it showed in such a tremendous fight.
Oh, man. I think you jumped out of your seat a little bit after that kick.
Oh, I did, because I have times where I've been kicked like that. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. It does not feel good.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Lands flush with that right hand. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position. And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his... Oh, he might have got it with a choke.
Choked him to sleep with the arm triangle.
The moment he dropped his chest, it dropped all of his weight on his opponent's neck and put him to sleep.
Jiu-jitsu practitioners around the world celebrating the effort of that young man tonight.
Oh my goodness, what a fight!
Yeah, that's high-level jiu-jitsu there, and I know going into this fight, he felt like he was going to have to be near perfect with his grappling and his transitions to force a tap, and he did one better here tonight. He forced the nap, so great technique to get the finish, and ultimately he is your winner by way of submission. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it, that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, John
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.